Welcome to Profit Insights, where we explore the evolving landscape of finance and economy in an ever-shifting world. I'm Dusty, your guide through today's key financial stories and market developments. Let's dive in with a calm mind and an eye on what truly matters. Let's start with the headlines shaking up the U.S. economy. President Trump has announced a significant relief for our carmakers. Starting now through 2026, they can reclaim up to 3.75% of a vehicle's value, a move to soften the blow of the upcoming 25% tariff on imported car parts. It's a big win for local assembly plants, no doubt influenced by industry insiders. But with the rebate phasing out by April 2027, there's still a lot to unpack about its long-term impact. Meanwhile, the Federal Reserve is in the spotlight. They've maintained their plan for 2 interest rate cuts later this year. Yet, President Trump is pushing for immediate action. He's urging for immediate rate cuts to buffer the economy against the effects of his new tariffs. It's a tense standoff, one that could recalibrate inflation expectations and borrowing costs. Turning our gaze to global trade, India's economic outlook is fraught with uncertainty amid escalating trade tensions and geopolitical risks. The Ministry of Finance warns that these factors might disrupt supply chains and inflate prices, which could stymie private investments, a reminder of how intertwined our global economies truly are. Over in China, manufacturing is under pressure, with activity hitting a low not seen since December 2023. The official Purchasing Managers' Index paints a picture of contraction, underscoring the challenges within China's industrial sectors. Let's switch gears to corporate developments. In the automotive world, brands like General Motors, Mercedes-Benz, and Stellantis are feeling the heat. GM has paused its share buybacks, and both Mercedes and Stellantis have pulled their financial guidance. Trade tensions are breeding financial uncertainty, and these giants are bracing for turbulence. In tech news, Microsoft is ready to stand its ground against the U.S. government, if necessary, to ensure its European customers aren't shut off from its services. It's a bold move, reflecting growing concerns over policy impacts on tech access across the EU. Now, for the markets. On April 29th, the S&P 500 saw a rise, closing at 5,626.02. while the Dow finished strong at 41,393.78. The Nasdaq also followed suit at 17,683.98. Commodities had a day of gains too, with crude oil ticking up to $69.24 per barrel, and gold shining brighter at $2,606.20 per ounce. Markets are riding a wave of cautious optimism. Investors are watching these numbers closely. In other notable events, Mark Carney's appointment as Canada's Prime Minister could reshape North American trade dynamics. As a former governor of the Bank of England and the Bank of Canada, his economic acumen is expected to address U.S. tariffs head-on. And across the Atlantic, Spain's recent blackout, the largest in Europe in 2 decades, has put the spotlight on infrastructure resilience. It's a critical reminder of the challenges facing our energy networks. Before we close, here's a quick tip for investors. Stay informed but grounded. While the markets can be volatile, assessing your long-term goals and risk tolerance can help you navigate the waves. Thank you for joining me today on Profit Insights. Remember, in the world of finance, clarity often comes with patience and understanding. When the dust settles, only the truth remains. Until next time, stay informed and be well.